McCollum now staying with Alvarado, and he banked that in. He missed it so badly.
Make sure your shot selection is still important to you. Take what the defense gives you, like mid-range shots like this one.
He is fun to watch.
Scott Anderson.
Nance Jr. flipping it up and in.
Told you, points off turnovers. You're playing in their hand. That's where Clay lives. The catch and shoot, spot up.
Took it to trouble. Kuminga saved the turnover. Kuminga will launch the three, and this three ball has just gotten better and better as the season. So Jared Harper, undrafted, 3 years out of Auburn, getting the playing time as Gary Clark spins and flips it in. Clay may need a screen out top. Two men jump out of Bielitsa to beat the buzzer and arced it in perfectly.
I was going to say, you got to know two. He made the right pass.
So normally you would have Iguodala out here with the second unit, but they're not playing Andre in back end of a back-to-back as Clark hits the throw. JTA attacking. And Kuminga down the lane. The back scratcher. Missing everything, and Bielitsa with the rebound. And anyone who can rake it off the glass can take it. And Nemanja finding Kuminga. How nice was that? JK grow up all season long. Nance Jr. with a veteran move as he flips it up and in.
That was nifty footwork.
Now waiting for a cutter in his own right. He finds Bielitsa out to Jordan Poole. Perfectly done.
And when you get the ball in the middle like that, Kuminga cutting it.
Then finding Bielitsa, better look to JTA, and drops in the three.
Same kind of thing with Kuminga's drive to hit some really threatening drives.
Jared Harper, nice find in the corner. And that is where Tony Snell, remember when he was with Atlanta? He shot and Kuminga finding D. Lee in the corner. Inside, out.
Kuminga making plays.
No FT collection is coming out. You'll be the first to know about it by joining the Warriors exclusive Discord community. Scan the QR code on your screen or head to gswnft.com to join today.
You just saw from the Warriors where the two defenders just commit to the ball handler. And the roller just draws Damian Lee's defender. He's at the free throw line again. Didn't we say the Warriors would have more success if they...
Their teams are middle of the pack offensively when you talk about your Phoenix and Memphis and Utah and Denver. So for the Dubs, where do they struggle? Too many threes sometimes and not a counter going inside or making free throws, just to your point.
That's it. They've been better offensively lately, but if they keep that mentality going to the basket as Snell gets that floater. A lot of other guys are getting these floaters off the glass.
They're still holding New Orleans to 42% shooting. Kuminga with Alvarado taking a dive. And Jonathan called for the offensive foul.
I'm not too mad at that. Coach Curry's clapping just like I'm talking about. You want Kuminga anytime he recognizes he's got a mismatch down there. Yeah, he got
Kuminga
him with
got
that
him
left.
good, yeah.
But that's the right mentality. You recognize it. He's just trying to get good position on Alvarado down there.
Nice pass inside, and then Jordan Poole saved the day.
The Warriors were in a little bit of a...
It's the freedom that Bielitsa and Draymond, any big that grabs a rebound can push it with the Warriors. That's the system. Clay has Alvarado on him. Klay Thompson a little flat there. D. Lee soaring in.
He came from that weak side corner. That's a perfect place to try to get those offensive rebounds. Kind of read where it's going off the... They got a lot of different ways to score offensively. One of those ways is Klay Thompson setting the screen. Obviously Klay can handle, but you got Jordan Poole out there. Just put so much pressure on the defense and make them think, make them make mistakes with all this movement.
So 3 free throws for Jordan. Now, we have talked about a lot of players and the things they have done this year. We just saw the coaching staff. What a year for Mike Brown defensively.
Oh, yeah.
And just constantly, putting in the Player of the Week awards, the Player of the Month awards, and just demanding accountability defensively. And when it waned, he was the first guy to tell guys, that ain't Warrior defense, so we got to do better than that.
They've won a lot of games because of their defense. And guys like Jordan Poole have gotten better defensively, just their awareness, the help side, all of it.
2 free throws for Poole, 8 unanswered for the Dubs. Kuminga was there defensively. So the final minute of this first half, Draymond running the floor, and he's fouled.
Look at the awareness from Jordan Poole, just seeing Draymond running the floor, and then again, Draymond with the mentality to score.
How many times does Michigan love Michigan State? Rarely.
They love him here. And Draymond just keeping the defense honest, just being a threat. And everybody is pushing it, especially Jordan Poole and Draymond.
Are you enjoying 12 free throws in the quarter?
Yes.
We talked about a different part of the Warrior offense that has to come along for the ride in the advance of the postseason.
Their offense is just more balanced now.
This is a one-point game at the end of one. This has been a beautiful second quarter for the Dubs. Bart feeding Hernan Gomez. Flipping it up and out. There's Draymond challenging again. Long rebound to Alvarado. Another deflection by Draymond. And out of bounds to the Warriors.
That's called multiple efforts for the Warriors defensively. The Pelicans threw everything at them. They were moving the ball really well, but the Warriors just kept making multiple closeouts and helping each other. That's what it takes to play defense in this league. Got 2 possessions if you want it, but yeah, they're going to take their time probably.
About a 9-second big clock, little clock difference ending this first half. Poole gets Hernan Gomez on a switch. Shot clock down to 4. Jordan on the crossover. Jordan down the lane. Jordan flipping it in and getting to the line.